Hey, what is going on, everybody? It is Primitive AK here, back with another video for you guys today. Today, we're actually going to be discussing the fastest faction token farm possible that I have heard of. Now, credit does go to another YouTuber who has already discovered this. His name was El Roa. I believe I'm pronouncing that correctly, hopefully. As far as I'm concerned, there may have been other people that found this before him, but he is the first to actually expose it publicly. So, credit does go to him. Link to his Twitter will be in the description. Other YouTubers have uploaded this, but I figured I'd show you guys, so you guys may have not seen it before. But this is the fastest possible token farming or faction token farm that I have seen on YouTube. Also, another person, a good friend of mine, DestinyErik, has also uploaded another faction token method, which I will be talking about in this video as well. I will link his video and annotation on screen for you guys to check that out. Please go show him some support, go show him some love, tell him that your boy AK sent you. But let's get right into the video. So where you're going to want to be headed is on Titan, and you're going to want to spawn into the rig, and essentially there's going to be a lost sector. So like I said, some of you guys may have seen this already, but you're going to want to spawn into the rig on Titan, head over to a lost sector that is located within this area. I just need to remember where it is again. Give me 1 second. It's going to be right down here. You're going to jump down here. You're going to see a little pathway. As you see, some people already found this area. You see this guy Dagger already knows what I'm talking about. So you're going to want to head over here. Head right down these stairs. Actually, I think I may have gone the wrong way. Have I? Nope, I went the right way. You're going to head this passage over here. And as I'm doing this, I've actually gotten so far 100 tokens from this. Just from doing this in a matter of about 10 minutes or so. So the rumor is that you can get up to 1,000. And this is where you're going to want to head. You're going to want to head down here. And there's going to be these supplies that you got to take out. This pretty much works on any faction as far as I know. You're going to want to take out a scout rifle for this. So once you head over here, just take all these out. There's going to be some that spawn in different spots. I'm going to take that out. I think that's it. Alright, there we go. So once you die, pretty much it's going to spawn you in one of two different places. It's going to possibly spawn you right where I just spawned right now. Actually, we don't want to. If it spawns you here, you got to run back up these stairs. And then you got to keep running back to where you started until you see a message on your screen called the rig. Once you see the rig, then you can run back. You see, now I see the rig on my screen. So you're going to run back. Oh, let's just run back here. And then pretty much once you run back here, Cargo Bay 3 for Lost Sector, you see all these supplies respawn. Pretty useful, especially if you want to farm up the faction tokens in a really fast as physically possible. Now I know that some people are saying that this is useless because you can only go up to 300. They are right, because essentially the only thing I would recommend doing is going up to 300 faction tokens. The reason for that is because you can only get a maximum of, actually, 600, sorry. I'd only recommend going up to 600, because once you go up to 600, that's pretty much 30 faction packages. And Bungie already announced that 30 faction packages is the maximum you can go. And then once you hit 30, the only thing that you're going to be receiving are shaders. So I'm pretty much only going to be doing this until I hit 600 tokens, because after that, it's literally useless. But once I finish clearing this room out, I will show you guys another method that has been working out very well for me. Alright, I think I cleared out this room now. There we go. So that's pretty much that. You see, 16 tokens just from that. Absolutely amazing. Alright, yeah, that's pretty much it for this spot. But, yeah, this is a pretty good farming method. I recommend you guys all check it out. Pretty much abuse the heck out of it until it gets nerfed. So after this, there is one other method that is actually very, very quickly. I've gotten about 200 in an hour doing this method. So I'm going to cut off right into this footage and show you guys that. Alright guys, so for the next little tip I can give you guys for faction token farming, this reason why I'm uploading this one as well is because I feel like this can be tied with the other method on Titan. If you get really lucky with these, you can pretty much actually end up getting more than the other method, and that is the public events. Now, this is the one that I was mentioning that Eric was actually uploading. Like I said, Eric did a very good job explaining the heroic events, so I strongly recommend you guys all go check that out. But what a lot of people don't realize is that you can actually farm the same public event over and over and over. So I do a good job of showcasing this, and essentially what you can do is, so if you complete a public event, you get 4 faction tokens. Just 4. Once you complete it, you have before you complete it, you have the option of doing the heroic public event. Now, essentially, the heroic public event is just it's a more difficult version. There are certain ways to activate it, and there are multiple videos on how to do it. The one that I'm doing now, you just got to shoot down the ship. And once you shoot down the ship, you got to take out this massively, insanely big boss. And once you kill the boss, the public event ends. Now, reason why you want to do this is because you get 8 faction tokens. But what you want to do after you do that is spawn into the same place. As you can see, I've already melted this boss, and watch what I do here. So the public event's pretty much ended. I got my faction tokens. You get 8, as well as some clan XP and glimmer and everything. So pretty much just sit tight, guys. Watch what you got to do. And you see I get 8 faction tokens there for Dead Orbit. I collect my loot. And then what you want to do is, wherever that public event spawned, you want to go immediately back to that spot. So as you guys can see, I was at the Rupture public event. You want to immediately pull out your map, go right back to the Rupture. The reason for this is because it's going to put you in another server. It's going to put you in another server where the same exact public event is happening. As you can see, I don't think one actually spawned here. Oh yeah, it did. So as you guys can see, there's 2 different types of public events. They actually added a new one where you can capture these, capture the supplies. So, as you guys can see, the other public event ended, but there's still another one here where I can capture this, capture the footage here. So I'm pretty much just gonna skip past this because this is actually recording, so you guys can see. Just pretty much just gather all the supplies. It's the same exact public event, except this one takes a little longer. So as you guys can see, this is another one that I found, and I recommend doing this on IO just because it's the what is it called? I forgot what it was called. The flashpoint. It's the flashpoint on IO right now, so there's a lot more public events that are spawning. So pretty much, we're just gonna complete that. Head back over to the second spot. As you guys can see, I got another public event here now. At the beginning part of IO, once you spawn into this area, this is another great public event farm. And this guy was doing it by himself, so I pretty much figured I'd help him out. There's 2 of them going on right now. One that's on the right where you capture the enemy supplies, and another one where you got to do the actual event with the drill. Now, don't worry if you don't do the capturing stuff, because as long as you're in the server, you actually still get the supplies no matter what, which is still very, very helpful in my opinion. So definitely a good thing that they did that. And I'm just going to like showcase this again so you guys can see exactly how it's done. But you want to make sure that you're spawning in the event where the event is actually happening, because if you spawn a little further, you might not make it. Now, there are some cases where you can catch this, do the same public event 3 different times. I've managed to do that like once, but most cases you're really only going to get it twice. You can get, so pretty much each event you can end up getting like 16 coins, or 32 if you're lucky, every time you do one of these events. So it's pretty useful. But anyways, guys, if you guys enjoyed this, be sure to leave a comment, rate, subscribe if you guys are new to the channel. At least be sure to check out the channel if you guys enjoy Destiny content. Or if you're just here for the Call of Duty content, stay tuned because I got more content for you guys on the way. But pretty much, if you guys have any questions, leave it in the comments box. Be sure to check out Roar's Twitter because he's the one that discovered this. So credit does go to him for the first method. This may have been discovered by other people, like some of you guys may have already been doing this, but as far as I'm concerned, I haven't seen other people doing this method. So I pretty much hope this helps you guys out. Like I said, I don't recommend going above 600 coins because you're only going to get 30 packages, so there's no point going any further after that. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. It's your boy PrimitiveAK signing out. Peace!